The Sawyer Mini Water Filter, that's the answer to the question. It guarantees to filter 100,000 gallons of water. You can attach it to the top of a screw-top bottle or to a gravity-fed system to slowly filter a lot of water, and it only costs about £30. Something important here, it won't break in freezing temperatures as long as the fibres on the inside have never gotten wet. But as soon as they get wet and it hits freezing temperatures, then the fibres will expand, and then once they thaw out, they'll contract, and that will damage the fibres. Unfortunately, this process will break the fibres and it may allow untreated water to get through. But if you have used it before and you're out camping with it in cold temperatures, as long as you keep it close to your body heat, or if you've made a fire, then keep it near the fire, obviously not too close to melt it, then it should be absolutely fine to keep on using. As long as you take care of it, this thing will be an excellent water filter for a very, very long time. Okay, I guess since YouTube likes short videos these days, I guess we're done. Alright, bye-bye. No, I'm only joking. Stick around, I've got some other water filters that I want to talk about. Hey, it's Rich from Newbie Prepping, and as you can see from the thumbnail, there are some more water filters that I want to talk about. These two water filters here are ones that I got from Amazon. They're the sort of ones that are made in China and then companies buy them up and have their logo slapped on them. They are good as water filters, but they're not as good as the Sawyer brand, and I want to talk about why. So here we have our first water filter. This one is from, it doesn't matter what the logo says. Like I said before, they just make them in China and then a company will buy them and slap their logo on them. If you search for this exact water filter online right now, you would find them on Amazon exactly the same as this, but with a different company logo on it. Just know that this is a water filter that is for sale on Amazon. Alright, well, let's go down to the stream now and test it out. And here we are. So, what it wants us to do is put this part into the water here, and then when we start pumping, the dirty water will go up in here, and it will go through a filter that's in here, and then come out of this spout here, which would also have its own tube. Alrighty, so let's put it in the water and see. Actually, you know what? I just want to go through the instructions again just to make sure of something. Wait, what? Hold on a second. Take a look at this. Look at the capacity in the middle there. 3,000 litres / 1 year from first use. Wait a second, I've got to go home here and check this out. Yep, looking at this again, capacity 3,000 litres / 1 year from first use. So you're really telling me that after the very first time that you use it, this water filter will be completely and utterly unusable after 1 year. Literally, even if you just use it one time, the countdown begins. You have to take a note of the date and time, and as soon as exactly 1 year passes, 365 days have gone, that's it. Totally unusable from there. Is that the cheapest way to make a water filter or something? I see absolutely no reason why it's like this, when there are other water filters out there, like the Sawyer Mini Water Filter, that has no time limit. There's no arbitrary time limit on it like that. That's absolutely crazy. Well, they're getting their money's worth, because that would mean that you just need to buy more and more replacements of these particular type of water filters, which you can get on Amazon, by the way. And you'd need a lot of them as well, because they only filter 3,000 litres of water. Yeah, I know that's still quite a lot, but in a SHTF scenario, if you're filtering a lot of water, then you know you're going to run through those things quite quickly. Are you really going to want your bag full of all of these filters? Or you could just get 2 Sawyer Mini Water Filters that guarantee 100,000 gallons each. Even if it's not literally 100,000 gallons, even if that guarantee is just kind of going a bit over the top, I mean, it still filters a lot of water. I know people who have used Sawyers for a very long time and they're still good. So, I don't get it. I don't understand why this one is so limited. Nah, this hand pump and its replacements are just another newbie trap. They look all flashy and handy in order to trick people into buying them, but there actually is just no point to them. Well, sorry, I guess I'm just not going to do a demonstration on this one, because clearly I need to save it until I absolutely have to use it. Because the very moment that I do first use it, I'm going to have this invisible timer above my head counting down for 365 days until the moment that I need to chuck it away. Nah, don't bother with this one. Alrighty, so here's an example of a gravity-fed water filter system. You'd fill up this bag full of your dirty or contaminated water and just hang it up on a tree using a strap. The water would then come down this pipe through this water filter here that looks like one of the Sawyer mini water filters, and that is connected to this bag here, and that is where all the clean water will go. This sort of system is ideal for after you've set up your bug out camp. You could literally just put a bunch of water into this thing and then just go off and do something else and let gravity do the work. It might take quite a while for it to all get through, but you know, that's the good thing about the gravity fed system, is that you can literally just go off and do anything else that you need to do while this is filtering water for you. The good thing about this is that this whole system here costs about the same as a Sawyer mini water filter. And now that I mention that again, I'm just going to check the instructions just to make sure that this water filter is actually as good as a Sawyer. Filtration capacity, 2,000 litres, so that's actually 1,000 litres less than that previous one. Water flow, 600 ml per minute. Shelf life, 5 years. After first use, 3 years. Okay, so this thing will last for 3 years from first use. So again, I'm not going to do a demonstration here with this because I don't want another invisible timer coming up saying 3 years and having to worry about throwing it all away after 3 years. Well, even with that 3-year after first use time limit, at the very least, you could plug a Sawyer mini water filter onto this very same system here and it will work the same way. In a way, I guess that's why this whole system costs pretty much the same as a Sawyer mini water filter, because they know that you're not going to get as much use out of it as you would with a Sawyer. But like I say, at least you can connect a Sawyer to this one and still keep using all of the rest of this equipment. Sure, the Sawyer mini water filter doesn't actually have the screw end like this one does, so it wouldn't be able to screw onto the bag like this one does, but it does have the same sort of spout at the bottom here, so this tube will be able to attach to it. You just got to make sure whatever container this thing is filtering water into is positioned correctly. So if you think about it, if you buy this system specifically to use with your Sawyer mini water filter, you can think of this particular water filter as a freebie. So in an SHTF scenario, you're getting a free 2,000 litres of filtered water, which isn't to be snuffed at. Well, there you go, those are the water filter systems that I have. Don't even bother with the hand pump one, because I only really showed that one because I wanted to show you that even in the realm of water filters there are newbie traps. The one that I thoroughly recommend is the Sawyer mini water filter, and I also recommend getting a gravity fed system, and if you get a water filter with that, then fair enough, that's some nice extra filtered water for you, but really you're going to want to be using that gravity fed system with the Sawyer mini water filter. I will say there is another product on the market as well called the Sawyer Squeeze. It is apparently bigger and more robust than the mini, but it claims to filter the exact same amount of water, so in that regard I guess it's up to you which one you get. Pretty much if you're getting a Sawyer product, then you're going to be getting quality. Alrighty, well that's all I wanted to talk about in this video today. Thank you very much for watching the video all the way through. I hope you enjoyed it. If you wouldn't mind leaving a comment and maybe even a like, and if you liked it enough, then maybe even subscribe, because I've got more of these What a Piece of Kit episodes coming out. Alrighty, well, thank you very much. Remember to let me know, was this an absolutely awesome piece of kit, or was it just... Actually, you know what? It was an awesome piece of kit. It was those other things that were the total loads of shit.